Hello students, and welcome to Learn Piano Now with Daniel Joyner. I hope you're looking forward to learning something new today, because I am looking forward to teaching you. Have you ever wanted to learn how to play piano with greater strength, speed, and dexterity? Well, if you watch all the way through today's video, you're going to learn some very valuable information, some practical tips on how to do that. Because today's lesson is on 5 warm-up patterns that every piano student should know. These patterns are very helpful for either beginners or intermediate students. If you don't have a warm-up routine yet, it's very important that you establish one. And there are several reasons for doing that. But a warm-up routine is something you do at the beginning of your practice session that gets your fingers moving. Most people tend to play scales or finger exercises for their warm-up routine. Now, why is it important to warm up? I'm glad you asked that question. Let me explain. First, it gets the blood flowing in your fingers. Second, it prevents you from injuring yourself. Third, it provides a set of targeted, repetitive exercises that allow you to pay attention to your technique, the way you're playing with your fingers, the way you're holding your hands and your wrists and arms. And it also helps you to develop your finger strength, speed, and dexterity. Now, let's break this down. The first warm-up pattern is called scale up, scale down, which sounds like this. It's a very simple exercise that can be repeated as many times as you like. So let's dive into this one. So you start with the C major scale, and you play the first 5 notes of the C major scale up and back down, and then you loop that. So C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, and of course you mirror that with your left hand as well. So this is a simple exercise, and you notice I'm playing legato or connected, not like this. So I'm trying to play connected and legato as I do this exercise. And I usually recommend for students to practice this exercise for 30 seconds to a minute without stopping to get the fingers nice and warmed up. Exercise number 2 is where you break the finger pattern up a little bit, and instead of playing notes that are right next to each other, which are steps, you play skips and steps in alternation with each other. So this pattern is C, E, D, F, E, G, F, D. Okay, the third warm-up pattern is going to be so this one targets the 4th and 5th finger in the left hand in the beginning, and the 4th and 5th finger in the right hand at the top of the pattern, or the middle of the pattern. So it starts like this. So you have these 2 notes, C and D, and they're played as a set 6 times. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then after the 6th set of those 2 notes, you go up the scale. And then you go to G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, scale up, and then you do 6 sets of G and F together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you go down the scale. So C, D, 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 E, F, G, 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 F, E, D, C. So that's warm-up exercise number 3. and it's a challenge, more of a challenge than the others. And here's warm-up exercise number 4. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 2. So you start with C, D, E, D. So you go C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D. So you do that 3 times, C, D, E, D 3 times. Then you go up the scale. Then you do G, F, E, F 3 times. So G, F, E, F, G, F, E, F, G, F, E, F. Then you go down the scale from G. So there it is. C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, F, G, F, E, F, G, F, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. Now, the next one is probably the hardest, but it's definitely possible if you take it slowly. It just works on strengthening the weaker fingers. So let's look at this one. These alternate in pairs of notes. So we start with C and D, so we go C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D. And then G, F. Then E, F. Back to C. So we do 8 repetitions of each pair of notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1. So I hope you found these exercises for your warm-up routine to be helpful today. If you'd like to receive more weekly video lessons on various topics related to piano playing, please hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.